I got a master's in secured funding and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube video. It has been such a long time coming. If you are new, hi, my name is Meg. Share content about my experiences and any other thing I'm comfortable sharing, I guess. So if you are new and you do not know, my name is Meg. I come from Ghana. I did my bachelor's in Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, where I studied sociology. And then after which I came to the UK with a Wellcome Trust scholarship, MA, in the University of Warwick, studying history of medicine. So I do have my laptop here because I have put in some action steps. So I do not really want to forget what I want to, touch on. So if you see me looking down, it is my laptop. Okay, so when you want to apply for a master's abroad or in the UK, the first thing in my experiences is to expatiate or examine your why. Why do you want to do your master's? What do you want to do your master's in? So let's say during your bachelor's, your research was about why the president of your country should be a female, and then you found out that it's because women are empathetic, and so you want to learn the neurological science behind why you think women are empathetic. That could be your why. For me, in my research, I found that a huge disparity between what society thought elderly women's health needs were and what elderly women themselves also confirmed their needs were. And so that really boosted my curiosity or interest in, looking at policies or health policies put in place for women in general. And that was my why I wanted to also branch from sociology to medical humanities. And I knew that within curriculum that I was in, it was going to be a bit difficult to loop from sociology to public health. And I believe that the UK really gave that interdisciplinary we gave that interdisciplinary backing. So that was my why. So your why also involves your career goals. What do you want to look into? Maybe you want to look more into policies, and so you also incept that into your why you want to do your masters. And then your goals, your why shouldn't be I want to go to the UK just to enjoy toast. I don't think the UK is. I want to go to the UK to enjoy fish and chips. I don't think that should be your why. Yeah, so first of all, you should get your why straight. And then I would say the second one is to research the university and courses. For me, I think what really helped was I joined groups, so WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups of people that also aspired to travel to study. And that was really one thing that really helped me, because I had the opportunity to look at people's transcripts, people's experiences with visa application. Had the opportunity to also get in touch with resources. I think that was so important for me. That was so important in my experiences, joining WhatsApp groups, people that wanted to jackpot, sharing scholarships and universities and courses. So that was very, very helpful for me. So if you have that, I think you should also join a group where resources are mostly shared in. That could also help you in doing your research, because other people have had experiences, they are putting it in the group. This is what I did, this is what I looked for, and that was really helpful. I think for me, that is where I found what I really wanted to do, because I was in a group and then one person shared the Wellcome Trust page. The Wellcome Trust is a charity organization whose focus is primarily on health and research based in the UK. And so when I saw that, I went to their webpage, and let me go to their webpage again. I went to their webpage and I saw that they had individual programs for masters, and they still do have, which you can apply directly at the school. So they have a lot of medical humanities. That's one thing I really liked about the Wellcome Trust, is because they give opportunity for people with, you know, social science background to also learn and broaden their knowledge about medical humanities and health also. So they support interdisciplinarity, and I think that was one of the resources that really helped me. So if you have the opportunity to join WhatsApp, Telegram groups where resources are being pushed in, I would really encourage you to get into it. So yeah, I would say do your research, get into, you know, resource groups, search university, the website. So for me, after I saw the Wellcome Trust page, I saw that they are in partnership with some university, funding programs in some universities. I think University of Bristol, Cambridge, Warwick, and for me, I went for Warwick because the program in Warwick was focused on what I was really interested in. I looked into the model and I thought, oh, the model was amazing for me. It also intercepted into the research that I wanted to. So I took my time to look at the website. I looked at professors and their research interests, trying to see research aligned with mine, and that was very useful. So a little bit of research, looking at the courses, the modules, and then the entry requirement for both the funding and also for the university course itself. And I think afterwards, that is when the prep goes. So now you have done the basis and the foundation. You have identified your goals, why you want to do a master's, what is the push, what is encouraging you, what are you interested in, what are you very curious about. Even if you're not curious about something, I think that you should try to look at your long-term goals, and then I think that's going to really help if you look at your long-term goals. And then after, you know, looking or setting the basis of your why, that is when you take the next step of, you know, looking into the universities and courses. And I also touched that it's very important to be in resource groups or community where you can get more information about people's experience, what they've done, what has worked for them. And the third one is to build a strong profile. So in my case, after I had identified my career goals, what my push was, and then after I had done all the research in the requirements, I said build a strong profile. That is my CV and then my statement of purpose. I think this is an opportunity to show the university that you are well prepared professionally and intellectually. When I say professionally, in Ghana, after your bachelor's, you are required to do a 1-year service, and that is, for me, was considered as, you know, professional experience. And for my situation, I was working within the boundaries of the university, so it was also a plus for me. If you're not working in the boundaries of the university, that is fine. You can use your professional experiences to feed into what you're wanting to do. Even if the field of what you're doing is different, that is I would say that's also a plus, because the interdisciplinary disciplinary action comes there, and so that is good. You can use that at your advantage. I also used a little bit of my internship. I really didn't do a lot of internship at school, so if you've not done any internship, that is fine. You still have the chance to qualify, and it's open for all. I did a lot of research about CVs, and I think you should also do too. I watched a couple videos. I think I will try and put screenshots on the screen, and it was so helpful. I followed some of the templates. I think I followed one of the templates, and it was very useful. I did a lot of research, a lot of YouTube, looking at people's experiences on their CV, how they constructed their CV, and I'm looking at people who've had a success rate at both the application and funding. And if you've attended any conference, if you've attended anything you think it's, you know, beneficial, I think that you should add it to your CV. And then we come to your personal statement. Your personal statement is very, very, very important. I used to think that personal statements were not read, but I found out later that my supervisor did read my personal statement, because she did share an experience that I wrote in my personal statement. She did tell me that she shared the same experience with me on that situation. So that is when I knew that they do read personal statements. So put in effort in your personal statement. Then again, for me, I watched YouTube videos where people with success rates were sharing their personal statements. If you want me to make a video sharing my personal statement and my funding letter statement, I am happy to share. We do not gatekeep here, so do let me know in the comments and I am happy to do so. So for your personal statement, connect your past, your present, and then your future. What have you done? What are you doing? And what do you inspire to do with the masters or after the masters? You should not really necessarily focus on the projectiveness. When I say projectiveness, I mean to say don't be necessarily generic. So for my personal statement, I remember I'm talking about how I grew up within the environment of my grandmom, where she used to do more herbal medicine, and how I used to go back and forth to her place, and I took a liking. I asked a lot of questions, also doing sociology and understanding the environment within my master's dissertation, where I also looked at health and women and an environment, what society thinks it is, what they think it is. That disparity really influenced what I really wanted to do. And so past experiences, it could be in a form of a storytelling, it could be in a form of what you've done, factual things of what you've done, what you've learned. And then the present, what are you doing? What are you doing to also advance it currently? What work are you doing? How do you think that has helped you to, be prepared for the academic life? So let's say that you are a research assistant at the university. You have had the experience in doing field work. You are an enumerator. You have done transcripts. You have done literature review. Or maybe even if you're in the corporate world, you've worked with people, you have had a financial knowledge, you're an administrator, you assist, you're organized, that has prepared you, professionally and academic, your bachelor's dissertation, what you've done, and then what you aspire to be in the future, and how this master's is going to really help you to achieve your next present goal, to grow within the career field you want to study. And that also intersects with funding. Also, you tell them how at the end of the masters, it is going to really be a huge significant growth in your career aspirations. They do really want to see how the scholarship or the masters is really going to help you attain your future goals. So you have to be practical, you have to be realistic, and even in the future situations where it's not up to you, you just say you hope to. So for applying for scholarships, some of the programs do come with full funding, some do not, some come with partial funding, and with some you have to go and look for third party to sponsor you. And for my situation, the third party was Wellcome Trust. So when you apply for the course, which is fine, you also have to apply for the funding. And so when it comes to scholarship, we have a lot of types of scholarship. We have external, and we have the university, the internal. The internal could be departments or the university at large, or sectors within the university. And the external can be a charity or charitable body. So for example, in my case, the welcome trust. One advice I would give to anybody applying for a scholarship would be to reach out. When you go on the website, they do say that if you have any informal queries, they put a contact or an email there. I would encourage you to reach out, and I think for me that has really worked. Reach out to them, ask them, how do I go about it? Is it okay if we have, if we book in a quick chat on Teams, or your availability? I would really love to know more about this funding. Even if they give out clear steps, I would say that still take the initiative and reach out to ask them, elaborate more on how to apply, what they really expect from people applying, so that they can share even more information of which you cannot find on the website. Apply early, show impact, do not make it generic. Show what you have done and how this scholarship or masters will help you attain your future goals and aspirations. That is what I have for you today. I am very, very, very happy to continue to share more, and do not forget that it is not by mind, it is not by power, but it's by the power of God and the Holy Spirit that is at work in you. Scholarships are competitive, but your story matters more than your grade. Trust me, your story matters more than your grade. Show what you have done, and do not forget that above all, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, because I have done that. It was by the power of God that is at work within me. And do start early. If you have any questions about applications, scholarships, please do leave it in the comment below, and I am happy to share, because we do not gatekeep. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end. I hope to talk to you very soon. Have a blessed day.